from many Republican mayors and county executives. About 74% of the American people support the American Rescue Plan, 50% of Republicans, 46% of Trump voters. So we think it's a very popular plan and it's needed. And so that's why we have a sense of urgency with it. That's why you see us doing so much outreach to Republicans, to businesses, to faith leaders, to young people.
This just in, everybody. Dr. Anthony Fauci supports a third stimulus bill, and he says that a third stimulus bill must be passed before schools reopen.
I want people to understand what is in this bill. We're going to cut childhood poverty in half.
March 14th is when a lot of folks' unemployment insurance runs out. How confident are you that something will be passed to make sure that people don't fall off the cliff?
You got millions of people who will lose their unemployment benefits. We cannot allow that to happen. I am the chairman of the Budget Committee.
The Institute of Taxation and Economic Policy, or ITEP, found that Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus bill would give almost $3,600 to the poorest Americans. And also, everybody, don't forget that I'm still doing this awesome Amazon gift card giveaway. So if you want to enter the giveaway, this is what you have to do, is subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, give this video a like, and leave me a comment down below telling me how much you think our third stimulus check should be. And also, folks, don't forget to share my videos with your friends and family, because I'm sure they will like the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. I want to do my best in giving back to my community, so I'll be giving away a total of $500 in free Amazon gift cards.
Some portions of the plan are really popular. I mean, one of the most popular portions of the plan, not only the direct payments, but the assistance in terms of nutrition and the child tax credits and the earned income tax credit expansion. All of those things lift people out of poverty this year. And so they enjoy broad bipartisan support. And so, of course, money to schools so that they can open safely and we can get our children back in a physical school building, along with helping states and local municipalities support their frontline workers, is also popular.
So a lot of bipartisan support you recount, and the polls seem to indicate that for a number of Republicans as well.
To make sure that we pass this bill as quickly as we possibly can. And I want people to understand what is in this bill. It means if you're watching this program, the likelihood is if you're a working class person, you've already received $600 per person. We're going to provide another $1,400 per adult per kid for people under 70, individuals under 75,000, couples under 150,000, because people are living in desperation now. They need that. That's a family of four, another $5,600. That's life or death for millions of families. We're going to raise that minimum wage to $15 an hour. Anderson, we're going to do something that we have not talked about enough in this country. We're going to cut childhood poverty in half because we're going to significantly increase the child tax credit. We are going to make sure that cities and states
checks to the middle class and the people who need them most, and those that are doing very well maybe shouldn't get as much or anything. But look, we're going to continue to engage Republicans and their ideas as this bill makes it through the process. And so we are willing to engage until it's passed. And we hope that Republicans would come along with us. We hope that they would offer ideas, and if those ideas are adopted, that they would vote for it. But at the end of the day, this is not about President Biden getting a feather in his cap. This is not about any particular accomplishment. At the end of the day, we are laser focused on delivering aid and relief to the American people that are hurting.
Where are you on the $15 minimum wage? Because there's been a lot of question raised about that, including whether you can get that done through budget reconciliation at all.
Well, the parliamentarian's going to make a decision on that, but we support the minimum wage, and we support it at $15 an hour. Look, American people are hurting. This would lift tens of millions of Americans out of poverty that are working every day. And so this American Rescue Plan is about uplifting the country, helping people who need it, and not leaving anybody behind. And so if you look at Moody's report, this plan would create another 7.5 million jobs.
For the poorest 20% of Americans making less than $21,300 a year, The Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy found they would, on average, pocket around $3,600 more per year. The money comes from direct stimulus checks and the expansion of the child tax credit and earned income tax credit. The analysis comes as Democrats in Congress are trying to redefine the narrative on the $1,400 stimulus checks. Democrats say that the $1,400 checks that will be passed in Joe Biden's stimulus plan and the $600 stimulus checks that were passed back in December equal the promised $2,000 direct payments. But some progressives have accused them of not being honest with voters about that plan. Ossoff, Warnock, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer said about trying to reframe the debate on stimulus payments in a press conference on Thursday. They argued the Democrats would give the average American family of four more than $2,000. John Ossoff said, Senator Warnock and I are here to deliver for Georgia families who are counting on us for aid during this pandemic. This bill will send $8,200 in new federal financial support to an average working family of four in Georgia, while we invest massively in vaccines and health response to end this pandemic. They come to that tally, $8,200, by adding a total of four $1,400 stimulus checks, one for each adult and one for each dependent, with a $2,600 child tax credit. Now, according to the ITEP analysis, those in higher tax brackets would benefit by a similar amount as those in the lowest bracket under Biden's plan. Those with incomes of $111,000 to $247,000 would see an average tax change. Only the highest 5% of incomes would see a substantial decline in the benefits to $350 or less on average. Now, individuals making up to $75,000 and married couples making up to $150,000 will still get the full $1,400 checks under the Biden plan. In addition, everybody, Anthony Fauci supports a third stimulus bill. He told ABC News, I think that the schools really do need some more resources, and that's the reason why the National Relief Act that we're talking about getting passed will help. The schools need more resources. House committees have begun marking up portions of Joe Biden's $1.9 trillion plan. Now, if you receive SSI or SSDI and have not gotten a stimulus check in either round, the IRS may still need more. That means the IRS may still need more information about your eligibility. To receive your money now, you'll need to claim the additional amount as part of tax season 2020 using the recovery rebate credit. Even if you don't usually file taxes, you'll have to do so to get those funds. Now, the formula for calculating your benefits is based on your earnings in the 35 years in which you earned the most. So ideally, you'll have worked at least 35 years before retiring. Thank you for watching, folks, and until next time, have a great day.